don't think I'm going to get on the cover of any fitness magazine by showing the world that, yes, I can curl 20-pound dumbbells. There's guys in a weight room right now that are probably curling 100-pound dumbbells, and they probably have arms that are about the size of my waist. My waist is getting pretty big these days. Winter's coming, and instead of spending all summer long running every day, swimming, jumping rope, stretching, exercising like I do normally every summer, I was kind of in a state of being crippled with two really bad, sore, micro-torn Achilles tendons. Don't like to make excuses, but kind of did myself in by trying to jump rope for 28 hours straight. I didn't even make it 12 hours. So, and I think, in hindsight, what really did me in was having that 50-cent piece in my shoe. Having that 50-cent piece in my shoe as I was jumping rope for 12 hours, just landing on that piece of metal over and over and over and over again for 12 hours, I think just made my tendon say, what is going on? Because my left tendon, where I keep my coin, hurts so much more than my right one. And that's kind of the logic that I've used to describe the nature of my injury. Now, I set the timer there next to the camera for 20 minutes, and I am 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this video, and already my arms are starting to burn. Now, I would like to say that I am going to curl these 20-pound dumbbells continuously for 20 minutes. Just listening to my body right now, I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. I think when I was 20, I would have been able to pull that off, because when I was 20, I underwent a metamorphosis into an athletic person. I went from a sedentary kind of chess geek, video game guru, into a lean, mean fighting machine. And that took place when I was around 20 years old. I put on about 45 to 50 pounds of lean muscle mass, and people that saw me after my college metamorphosis, they started calling me Gurr, because I don't know, I was kind of a testosterone junkie back then. Now, there's the expression, no pain, no gain. And my guess is in about a minute and a half, the agony is going to start to set in. Today at work, I went into the job, and it was my first day after my days off, and there was a new quote of the week on the quote board. Now, the last time I mentioned the quote of the week board, I believe I talked about a quote that Clint Eastwood made. And Clint's quote on the board was something to the tune of, if you really want to make a difference in the world, you got to take matters into your own hands. From what I read on the internet, Clint did some speaking at the Republican convention, and a lot of people had negative stuff to say about Clint and his words at the Republican convention. And people were quick to throw Clint under the bus, I guess, and try to blame. Anytime something goes wrong, someone's got to take the blame. Now, the quote of the week this week is a quote by a man I would not expect to see a quote from. And that man is Evander Holyfield, professional boxer. The thing is, chances are the thing that Evander Holyfield is going to be remembered for the most is that he's the guy that got his ear bit off by Mike Tyson. You know, that's kind of a really a bum rap, because he was champion of the whole wide world in boxing. You know, that's pretty cool. Mike Tyson had a video game, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Well, Evander Holyfield had a boxing video game on the Sega Genesis that I think today is still probably my favorite video game boxing venue to date. I've played a lot of boxing video games in my day. I try to stay away from them now because I don't want to wake up the beast.